Welcome back to the wonderful, wacky world of commentary, which isn't really that wonderful or that wacky. I just keep running out of catchy intros for this, really, I do. So, we have round 13 in entirety. Let's talk about it. Because stuff's about to get real. Very real. This is actually the final countdown. There are going to be... Oh boy, that's loud. There are going to be 2 more episodes and then the season's over. So this is setting up before the Battle Royale round, and then after that will be the personal scores. What we have right now is Zurg and Krang teaming up to bring Human Shredder out of Dimension X. And to be frank, Shredder's spaceship is the most unwieldy, unaerodynamic spacecraft I have ever seen in my life. I would not want to drive that thing. I would not want to ride in that thing.
At last, my army of foot soldiers will be mine to command again.
Foot soldiers, it's a pun. Oh, this is an interesting fight. So, we have Mosenrath and Shan Yu alone in the Black Sands Fortress. There's no way that could be taken chippily. And Shan Yu is actually explaining his backstory, which is first in text form. Just man, woo, and women did it as fun. You know, kind of just a little thing to characterize him, but it went over so well. I do think it is their best backstory of all. And it explained why he hates Ozai. It was so well done, they had to put it in video form. Shan Yu was basically a Mongolian villager who was in love with this woman, and Ozai raised and conquered the entire village while Shan Yu was gone. He came back to find the love of his life, who is here being represented by Beatrice from the Dante's Inferno anime, dead. And it's Ozai's fault. And so he's sworn revenge. I gotta steal Windman's joke for the end of this, because it was just too good. Mosenrath's reaction is, that's not the right kind of evil! I'm sorry, Windman. That is Windman's joke and not mine. But it was so good when he said it. Like, Mosenrath suddenly has standards. Yeah, but as soon as they're talking about him, speak of the devil, Ozai comes to conquer the Black Sands. Now, ticking off Shan Yu is one thing, but ticking off Mosenrath is altogether another. You will get owned! Absolutely, majorly owned! However, because he's brought like 5 million troops, Shan Yu and Mosenrath ultimately decide they have to retreat, leaving Ozai in a burning ring of fire, going down, down, down as the flames get higher. Now, Pinhead, I'm not entirely sure what this whole worm thing is here, because he's bringing out Jason to serve for him, and I'm like wondering if the worm thing is at all like Christopher Carrian's Nightmares from the Abarat books, because Hellraiser and Abarat were both made by Clive Barker. Haven't actually seen Hellraiser, but I love Abarat, which, seriously, go read those books. They're absolutely divine, and the villain is just beautiful. Well, anyway, Jason's fighting Barbossa here, and I swear there's not a single tournament where Barbossa is just not an absolute paragon of awesomeness. Because he's thoroughly whipping Jason. I seriously thought he was going to lose here. Nope. As I was saying, it's kind of funny because I've heard that Pinhead actually has like this crowd of fangirls who send Clive Barker mail about how they love to bury his children, and Barker is apparently very disturbed by this because Pinhead is so horrible. And like, I kind of feel the same way about Christopher Carrian, so I'm just like, Clive Barker, this is your curse. you're always going to create absolutely horrible sadistic villains who are going to garner way more sympathy than they should from hormonal fan bases. Barbossa is still whipping Jason here, and this has caught Zorg's attention. And Zorg sees a way this could work to his advantage. The two of them team up. Meanwhile, the Sheriff of Nottingham has decided to betray Beckett's faction and join up with Evil Genius here. And of course, he gets to fight. Oh, come on, make your entrance. There we are. Cardinal Richelieu. Sorry, women, you did not pronounce that right, but I forgive you. It's French. French is just really hard to pronounce. I only know that because I took French for 4 years in high school, 1 in college. I forget the name of this guy. But he has an eye patch, which I think that was another one of women's jokes. He has an eye patch, so he's automatically cool, but I do like that, you know, the eye patch, it has appeal. Women said that soundbite was necessary. I completely agree. I don't think there's anyone who doesn't agree.